Hey guys, this is the shortened condensed version of my Whitney Wolverine review. This gun was produced in the late 50s, early 60s. It's a 10 round, 22 long rifle, single action pistol. The frame is made of aluminum and there were a few different finish options available. This one happens to be the rare nickel finish with a fake ivory white grips. There was also the standard version which had a black finish and brown grips, and then there was also a couple other ones. There was a polished aluminum version and a polished nickel and matte nickel combo version. The nickel ones are by far the most rare and the more collectible. There were a total of 13,000-ish Whitney Wolverines produced, and I've heard differing accounts, 500, 900 nickel ones. So these are pretty hard to find. The gun is really light. It's known for being very ergonomic. The grip it's very swept back, sort of like a Luger, but it feels really good in your hand. It's surprisingly light. It only weighs 23 ounces. You have a few different safety features on it. There's a manual safety here, which only functions if the gun is cocked. Goes down for safe and up. There's a magazine disconnect safety. If I pull the magazine out, the trigger's disconnected. Let me do that again. So in safety, it disconnects the trigger, and it's the same thing if I pull the magazine out. To rack the slide, you just grab these two little circles here, pull that back. There's no last round hold open. And you've already seen the trigger pull just there accidentally, but I'll show it to you again. Shoots really well. Trigger pull, it has a little bit of creep, but it's pretty good once you hit that point. It's reasonably light. It's probably 5, 6, 7 pounds, something like that. Pretty crisp. A lot of people say theirs are pretty finicky with ammo. This one I've had good luck with. I had another one recently too, and running Federal bulk pack and CCI mini mags, they seem to cycle just fine. It has a heel mag release. I'll pull that out. It's a little tricky to get out. The magazine is kind of interesting too. It was supposed to be highly reliable. It's really solid construction, but you know, usually on a 22 mag you have a little button there, and you're supposed to use a spent 22 casing as your assist to help pull you down and pull the follower down and load the gun. So it's kind of an interesting feature. Really, the gun is a lot of fun to shoot. It's pretty accurate. The trigger pull is pretty good. Sight picture is good. Feels great in the hand. I really highly recommend it as a 22 gun, 22 long rifle, sort of as a plinker. The regular finish ones are pretty easy to find on Gunbroker. They pop up pretty regularly. These nickel ones are really hard to find, so I don't know if I'd really hold your breath waiting for one of these. They do pop up occasionally, but I waited 7, 8 months or something like that for this to see one of these pop up. So they tend to go, you know, I've seen anywhere between $450 and $650. So just keep an eye out. Do not buy the Olympic Arms ones. They're terrible. They're made of plastic and they have really poor quality control. They're really jammy. So just hold out for an original from the 50s. So that's the Whitney Wolverine.